The government there saying that, look, this is procedural, and yet you don't see any other convict getting this much of parole as Ram Rahim has. As we speak, he's headed right now to the Bagpata ashram, and the reason cited for Ram Rahim to be out on parole yet again, which by the way has been cited many times in the past, is good behavior in prison behind bars. So every time he's applied for this kind of a parole, he's been given it, citing good behavior. This time it's coinciding with his birthday celebrations, so expect this massive big bash at the Bagpat ashram. And let me remind you, this is a man who's been convicted for murder, this is a man who's been convicted for rape, and yet because of vote bank politics, no political party will actually speak out and condemn the fact that a rapist is out on parole for the nth time.
उनकी पैरोल जो है वो कमिश्नर देता है, कमिश्नर से बाद डीसी के पास आते हैं, वहाँ फिर उन्हें अपने पैरोल के बॉन्ड देने पड़ते हैं, वो फिर डीसी के ऑर्डर की कॉपी हमारे जेल में आती है। जब हमारे पास आ जाती है तो हमें तो कोर्ट का आदेश मानना पड़ेगा, हमें तो छुट्टी मिलेगी, चाहे वो पैरोल मांगे या बेल मांगे। वो एक इनके मामले में नहीं है, हमारे जेलों में 23,000 कैदी हैं, जिसका भी स्थिति है तो हमें तो उस प्रक्रिया से अमल करना पड़ता है।
मैं तो पहला तो क्या जी डिफाल्टर बाबा नूं अंदर बंद करके रखा करो, ये एवं छड्ड दिंदे आ। हुण जिहड़े छड्डदे आ छडाउंदे आ वो दस सकदे दा जवाब मेरे तो काहदा मंगदे? हां जी, हिंदी की है डिफाल्टर बाबा भाई।
Manjeet Sehgal is joining us with more details on that. Manjeet, all the reactions that are coming in, unfortunately, you don't see anyone taking up the issue of Ram Rahim seriously because of vote bank politics, because of the influence that he has, and all along, the kind of serious charges that he's been convicted for is sidelined.
Yes, indeed, Akshita, last time when he got a parole, there was a by-election in Haryana, and this Baba was seen addressing the people, doing this satsang online, and he had also kicked off various other controversies. But this time there are certain restrictions. He will not be allowed to visit the Dera headquarters at Sirsa. He will have to furnish a bond besides 2 sureties of 3 lakh each, and will have to inform the magistrate concerned, that is the Bagpat district magistrate, whenever there is a change in his place. But he will be stationed at the Barnawa ashram of Dera Sacha Sauda. So these are the certain restrictions, but this time also his parole has kicked off a controversy. The opposition parties, though, may not come on record, but in Punjab particularly, many Sikh organizations have questioned the paroles being given to Gurmeet Ram Rahim. Akshita.
Very true. Manjeet, thanks very much for joining us with all of those details. We'll keep tracking all the reactions that come in. But let me highlight for you how many times essentially Ram Rahim has been granted parole. It comes up to 163 days of parole, including the 30 days that he's been granted now. 2019 is when he went to jail. In October 2020, he was given a day's parole to meet his ailing mother. Similarly, in May 2021, same reason was given, a day's parole. But after that, it just kept building up. February 2022, 21 days of parole. Again, it was said that this was for good behavior behind bars, but it was timed to the Punjab Assembly election. Soon after that, you had again in June of the same year, 30-day parole being granted, this time timed to the Haryana municipal elections. Again, it was said that this is for good behavior that Ram Rahim has been granted this parole. The next one also timed to an election to, in fact, the Adampur bypole, which is an area where there is a huge influence of Ram Rahim. For good behavior, 40-day parole that was granted in October 2022. Then you had a few months ago 40 days parole where Ram Rahim was granted parole, believe it or not, to attend birthday celebrations of one of his aides at the Dera Sacha Sauda. And now this time around 30 days of parole that's been granted. Again, they've cited good behavior, but quite ideally it's coincided with his big birthday bash.